Today on Game Historian, I'm going to be doing something a little different by reviewing this, IndieBox. IndieBox is a monthly subscription service where they send you an indie game complete in a box that includes a bunch of goodies. Every month you're guaranteed a new indie game, a box, a full color manual, and the original soundtrack to the game. In addition, you also receive random goodies related to the game, but these items vary each month. So you're probably wondering, hey, what does this have to do with video game history? Why are we even talking about this? Well, the video game box is becoming a lost art. The only format left that puts games in boxes are PC games, and those are slowly dwindling due to digital downloads. Even then, a lot of PC games come in cases now. Every single console doesn't use game boxes anymore at all, unless it's some collector's edition version. So what IndieBox is doing is preserving the video game box. Not only that, but they're providing a physical copy of these small indie games that otherwise would have been download only. And that has everything to do with history. But is IndieBox worth your money every month? Today I'll be reviewing the December box, which featured the game Rogue Legacy. Also, full disclaimer, I was not paid to write this review. Okay, let's begin. Let's start with the box itself. The cover features original artwork for the game, and the back contains a description, system specs, and even a barcode. This box seriously looks like something you would buy in a store. It's got a nice gloss finish, and it's pretty sturdy. It's about the same size as the NES game box. For scale, here's a banana. Before we open the box, I do want to mention that this comes with a Steam key on the outside. So if for whatever reason you didn't want to actually open your box, you can still download and enjoy the game. It's a nice addition that IndieBox gave to collectors. So now let's actually look inside the box and go over each piece. First, we've got the instruction manual. Just like the box, it's professionally printed with a nice gloss finish. Obviously, it tells you how to play the game, but it also includes a personal note from the developer. Next, there's the soundtrack. It comes in a cardboard slipcase and lists the tracks on the back. Initially, I was worried it would just be a Sharpied CD saying, soundtrack, but they went the extra mile and printed labels on the CD too, which is nice. The last core piece of the box is the physical copy of the game. IndieBox puts these on a USB cartridge so you can install the game directly from it. No internet required. Now initially, I had no idea what the heck this was. It looks like a credit card. How do I use this? However, you just flip this up and boom, you plug it into a USB slot for installation. It comes in a clear plastic case with a magnetized latch. Once I actually figured out how to use this thing, it instantly became my favorite thing about the box. Sometimes it's nice to have a physical copy of your game. Now for all the extras. First, you got stickers featuring Rogue Legacy and the IndieBox logo. Pretty nice quality, and I like how they incorporated the Rogue Legacy character in the IndieBox logo. This deserves to go on the TV. Next up, we got a keychain. It features a rubber pixelated sword from the game. However, it's kind of bulky, and I don't think I would ever see myself putting this on my keyring. You also get a magnet set for your fridge, where you can frame someone's picture and give them humorous names and abilities. It's a novelty gift, and I had a little bit of fun with it myself. Next, there's a Rogue Legacy battle game. This is a 2-player card game in the style of rock, paper, scissors. I played a few games with my wife, and we agreed it's sort of like a warm-up game in preparation for a bigger game. I doubt you'll bust this game out very much. Seriously, it's just rock, paper, scissors. Finally, there's the IndieBox newsletter that explains what's in the box as well as news and updates about future boxes. Overall, the extras they're okay. I would take into consideration that this is exclusive merchandise for the game, so it's unique, but I think my favorite extra was honestly the stickers. Now what about the game Rogue Legacy? Is it any good? Well yeah, Rogue Legacy is awesome. It's a 2D game in the style of Castlevania with a twist. Each time you die, you pass on your golden skills to a descendant, who has their own unique abilities and class. Some of the abilities are helpful, while others are gags and don't really affect the game at all. The game is pretty difficult, but the dungeons get randomized every time you enter, so it doesn't get repetitive. I think it was an excellent choice for an IndieBox title. I feel like IndieBox, the service really appeals to retro gamers. and this game feels very retro to me. So overall, is IndieBox worth it? To me, yeah, it's definitely worth it, even just for the core stuff you get. I'm a huge fan of indie games, and having a physical copy of them is great. The only thing I would suggest improving on is the extras, at least the ones that I got in this box. They just didn't really appeal to me much. Also, the service is a little more pricey than some others such as Loot Crate, so it's something to keep in mind. If you go to the IndieBox.com, you can purchase past boxes as well as get information on upcoming boxes and subscription prices. IndieBox doesn't reveal what's inside the box, but they do let you know which game they will feature. So essentially, you're getting a collector's edition of an indie game every month. If that sounds appealing to you, I recommend signing up. I don't think you'll be disappointed. That's all for this episode of The Gaming Historian. Thanks for watching.